The big bear sat on the log with a thump. Said these two guys were playing hide and seek with them. Fortunately, the wild boar had taught him. Where there were acorns in the forest, there were sheep. So he asked the wolf cubs to quickly go and look for acorns. The hungry wolves stood under an oak tree, worried about where to look. And at this time, the sheep couldn't hide anymore. Half of its body had already been exposed. Then with a splash it sat on the old wolf's head. The old wolf, who was completely confused, thought the sheep was going to chop off its own head, was so frightened that it fled crazily. The goat on the tree saw the opportunity and shouted not to take that wolf. The bear's head was bigger and smelled better than the wolf's. In an instant the wolf pack was in chaos, let out bursts of wails. The big bear thought the wolf's head had already been broken, also hugged its head and started to flee. As a result, it bumped into the oak tree head-on. The goat on the tree just happened to fall onto its head. The big bear wanted to shake off the goat, but the more flustered it was, the more trouble it got into. Finally, the big bear was so frightened that it ran into the forest, and the goat, with extraordinary talent, was favored by heaven, got hooked on the tree trunk, and happened to escape another disaster by chance.